This is going to be a tarot reading for October messages. Every single sign. We're just going to wait for people to enter the room. This is, once again, unannounced. I think that's just how it's going to be for a while, you guys. A lot of things changing. Expect pretty much all content to be in flux. Have no idea where it's going, but I do have a meetup, basically hanging out, whether it's FaceTime or Zoom, something like that, with Miriam, and we're talking more about, I wouldn't necessarily say merging businesses, but something like that, something like that. She's been doing tarot courses for a while, and so I'm going to help her out with that. Also making completely different content that we'll be using together. Also linking up with Amba, who is also on her network, and doing more astrology stuff and more specific. So the last couple reels slash shorts that I posted will give you kind of a clue of what I'm going towards. And if you know me well, you might catch on very easy. So, a little bit more background. I have very heavy karma in my birth chart, a lot of past life stuff. And so Amba is going to dissect my chart a bit, and I'm sure it will be useful knowledge for the collective, but also for me, so that I can use that for my clients as well. And she's checked it out a few times already, and she's already been spot on. Obviously, we've already done tests. You know how Miriam rolls. You guys also know how I roll. I'm very much a wallflower, so I sit and observe and I watch for a while, and then I like to collect the information and share it with you guys. Not pushing any kind of narrative or any kind of belief, just kind of like, hey, here you go. You kind of figure it out for yourself, I guess. Anyway, the messages have been hitting different, you guys. I don't feel as called to tarot like a lot of the real ones out there, to be honest. There are like a few where I've reached out, or they reached out to me, some YouTube tarot readers, but Miriam is always going to be, I think, kind of my main. We just have a very unique connection, but she was originally on YouTube and she's known as Point Your Compass. Now she's merged with Heather, and their channel is, well, I think that's more, is it more Heather's Woke Ones Revolution? Basically using that channel. Now they physically live together. I've thought about moving there a few times, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It would just be so much easier at this point, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure that one day we will physically meet up. But anyway, I did know that I was going to kind of not pull away from tarot, but just like show up with it differently than other readers, and I'm just like kind of sick of seeing the same old stuff. Aren't you guys? Like, I don't know, it's not really resonating with the soul. And I originally got into all of this and to do tarot and coaching to help people strengthen their discernment, and I don't think watching tarot readings all the time is very useful for people. Like, I don't think it's strengthening your discernment. I think it's creating an addiction. I think it creates delusions. It probably is really bad for some people's mental health, and I don't want to be the one to contribute in that way. And I know a lot, like, throughout my experience as someone that uses this as like a divination tool, there's a lot of things that people don't understand about tarot, a lot of misconceptions, but I guess it always comes down to intention and belief. So, you know, there are Christians that are tarot readers. There are Catholics that are tarot readers. There are Catholics that are completely against tarot and stuff like that. Same with Jewish, and then that's a whole sensitive topic right now with obviously everything that's been going on. I think religion in general is a sensitive topic. And I'm just one of those unique people where I don't subscribe to either group. And I'm kind of like that with a lot of things. And even in high school, like I always jumped around groups. I didn't ever sit with the same people at lunch. And oftentimes I sat alone. Not gonna lie. I often sat alone. And because I jumped high schools so much, it was so hard for me to make friends. And I still to this day, I'm not really one to make friends. They usually find me. I'm an introverted extrovert. So that's just kind of how I roll. Anyway, as you guys are entering the room, getting to know me, I guess we can go ahead and start. And what would you call that? I wouldn't say it's a promise. Is it a commitment? I don't know. Well, anyway, I said that I would start on the sign that it's their birthday month. So it's Libra, right? We're in Libra season. Hi, Melissa. If you're new here, hi. Please subscribe. Please like, boost the algorithm, all that jazz. I'm so bad at that. I give up, honestly. I completely give up. Okay, let's go to Libra. Show me Libra. Happy birthday, Libra. October messages for Libra. I kind of want to use tea leaves, you guys. 5 of Swords. 2 of Swords. So we'll go as long as my phone will allow. As long as it doesn't die. Show me October messages for Libra. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie. I'm a tarot reader and an intuitive coach for the past 5 years. I'm kind of new to YouTube-ish. I started in 2023. Mostly doing shorts. And then I started doing live streams this year. But I'm mostly an Instagram and Facebook reader. Also slightly locally, slightly. I don't really like to do in-person readings. A lot of people take advantage of that. Hey, Patrick. Please like, share, and subscribe, all that jazz. Show me Libra. Got involvement with the law. Guaranteed success. Well, that's good. Major challenge to overcome. Beware of great pride. Peacocks also might be significant. They're feathers. I have a feather. I usually do. Period of frustration. Lessons to be learned. Protected from a powerful friend. Or protection from a powerful friend. I never know what that means. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. So, to summarize Libra, I don't know if this is romantic. It doesn't have to be. It could be. I feel like there's different storylines. One storyline is that there could be like a childhood friend that wants to reconnect with you, but your intuition says no, or you've blocked this person at some point. Another storyline I'm getting is someone at work underpaying you or not giving you enough credit for something. If this is like a negotiation or a settlement, I think you'll come out on top, but the original offer is smaller than you are wanting. And it is definitely a strategy, Libra. Darn, when did I do Libra? I ended at 10:40. Darn. That's unfortunate. Okay. We'll move on to Gemini. I'll say 11 minutes. Show me Gemini. October messages for Gemini. There you are. Show me Gemini. October messages for Gemini. Target a goal-oriented person. If you stay till the end, I'll answer 3 free questions to 3 different people. But you gotta stay till the end of the video. We shall see. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Take care. Enemies are working against you. A wish is granted. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, take what resonates. There could be a situation that has been dissatisfying. I'm getting a couple different storylines. Either you've outgrown your friend group, or your friend group feels like they've outgrown you, something like that. There's some kind of competition going on. This could be coworkers or friendships. If there's a love situation, there's definitely a third party. And it will be known. There's also apparently a secret coming out about a friend group or about someone that used to be connected with. It could be romantic, but doesn't have to be. Okay, moving on. Aquarius. 14 minutes. Show me Aquarius. Do I have any Aquariuses here? Or any air signs? I'm a fellow Aqua Sun, so I tend to attract a lot of those. Also Virgos. See? You can't make this up. And if you know tarot, you know this is a Virgo card. Show me Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius? Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. I feel a lot of energy coming out of my left hand, Aquarius. And as they say, if your left hand gets itchy, usually there's money. Ooh, Why is that in reverse? We shall see. Show me Aquarius. Not what I expected to come out based on the shuffle, but let's keep going. Strength. Show me Aquarius. October messages for Aquarius. Successfully overcoming a problem. A period of ill health and depression. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. New home, new attitude. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Blonde, gray, or white hair. Dealings or relationship with a younger woman. So Aquarius. You could be possibly looking at moving. And if it's not like physically moving homes, it could just be about moving your body in general and maybe more passionate endeavors, I guess you could say. There you are. Cutting through the bullshit is what I heard. I don't know what that's about. Maybe that's a channeled message. Oh, there's something being revealed about the past. So a couple of things. You could be hiring an attorney or a real estate agent or someone that's an expert, maybe a lawyer, I don't know. And it has something to do with home, past. I'm also hearing exposing information. There's also something about something being exposed to you about your own happiness. There could also be something about realizing why you've been discontent. There's also a side message about like you very much requiring to be outside or out in nature. Maybe you're looking at locations that are sunnier or how to have a more active lifestyle. I don't know if this is resonating. Hi, Bunny. Welcome. Yes, this is the Lightseer deck. YouTube has been kicking off YouTube readers that use the Rider-Waite that have the naked images. I don't know if you guys know that, but yeah. So I don't really like to use the Rider-Waite on YouTube. Although, like, I just realized that, like, a lot of my my cover photos have, like, the lovers on my photo. But whatever, I will probably update all of that pretty soon eventually. We are making adjustments. Okay. Aqua, I think that was the end of yours. I hope that helps. Let's say Capricorn at 20 minutes. Do we have any earth signs here? I attract a lot of earth signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I like my earth signs. They're very practical, usually. They're usually hard workers in most ways. Oh, thank you. Yes, I actually need to get them redone very soon. It's called Cat Eye. This one is, I don't know if you can tell, but it has like a sheen to it. I'm in my fall vibe. Show me Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. October messages. That was quick. Well, this usually means communication. You're going to be receiving communication from someone. I feel like someone's deeply missing you. You could also be dealing with mother issues, mother wounds, problems, or conflict with a mother. Show me Capricorn. You could also be looking at how to take care of yourself better, Capricorn. I feel like you could use some love, to be honest. You could use some nurturance. Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. See what I mean, Capricorn? You are the hard workers of the zodiac. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. A distant friend is thinking of you. See, I told you someone misses you. Trouble and accusations. August. Okay. Romance, celebration, and party. Chain of events that will affect your life. You will be shown the way. Well, that's always comforting, right? Capricorn, you could be going back and forth on, if it's not a romantic offer, it could be a business offer, or it could have something to do with where you live. Oh, the Tower. Okay, a couple of things, Capricorn. This could be only take what resonates. This could be like a new diagnosis. If it's not that, and or it could be a confession coming from someone, and or vice versa. Because what I see here is deep feelings, and they're romantic feelings. And it looks like it's something that's been growing over time. Honestly, the energy is very strong. It's very potent. Okay, moving on. Virgo, 2435. Show me Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps. Oh, Three of Cups. Ten of Wands. Queen of Swords, the Wheel, and the Hermit. Virgo. Show me October messages for Virgo. Work, achievement, success. Fear, worries, tense situations. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Show me Virgo. Misunderstanding. Heartache over what you no longer have. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Rat, someone working against you behind your back. September. Well, that's kind of your month, Virgo, isn't it? So, Virgo, a couple things. You could be discerning your friend groups right now. Whether you've outgrown them or if you need to expand your circle. And it could be a spiritual call. Okay, slow down. Different storylines. A lot of Virgos out there because I feel like this is very common for Virgos to be teacher-student type of vibe. And then the Hierophant is here. And then we got the Page of Wands. And if you don't know tarot, these are very teacher-student kind of cards. But then the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. So Virgo, whatever this is, you could be looking at how you take care of yourself, how you maintain yourself, your workload, but also the support system around you, and if that is catering to what you're trying to achieve, if that makes sense. I don't know why that was so hard to get out, but apparently writing and speaking is going to be very important for you. If you're more of a speaker, you might be leaned more towards writing. If you're more of a writer, you might be more called towards speaking. So it's going to be on the flip side, opposite of what it normally would be for you, Virgo, just FYI. And it probably has a lot to do with this eclipse portal, like pushing us to grow and expand. So it's pretty much doing this to everyone in some kind of way. For you specifically, it's just that kind of subject. But anyway, moving on, Taurus, 2907. Hi, Cyan. Do we have any people from last time? Oh, there's something in my eye, you guys. Hold on a second. I don't know what it is. Okay. Taurus, show me October messages. Taurus, you could be missing someone and stalking someone. Did you guys see the Page of Swords? Whoa. That was weird. That was a weird energy. I'll just shake it off. Show me Taurus. That was weird. Okay, Ten of Swords. Not great. Nine of Cups. Okay. Tarot's so funny like that. Very contradicting energy, right? Queen of Swords. The Wheel. The Five of Pentacles. I don't know why, very specifically, Taurus, they keep saying forcing your hand. And that's like what I felt on my hand, and I had to like push it away because it felt very uncomfortable. I didn't like it, whatever that was. So you might be dealt with a situation where someone is forcing your hand, or you could be dealing with someone where someone is forcing their hand, and hopefully it's not you. This is all about communicating what you want. There might be some endings that are required for you to get what you want, Taurus. You might be dealing with an air sign, but doesn't have to be, or you should be leaning more so on your air-like qualities. Which is interesting because an air sign quality like an Aquarius is also a fixed sign, just like you, Taurus. So we got misunderstanding. Someone new is entering your life. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. You will receive a gift. Heartache over what you no longer have. Show me more for Taurus. March. A distant friend is thinking of you. Unsuccessful plans, good to know. Success assured with good plans and hard work, okay. So some will work out and some won't, I guess, Taurus. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Happiness and well-being, climbing towards success. Time to act, successfully overcoming a problem. There's a lot about success here. And maybe that's what you're taking a look at. What is success to you? What are your wants and your desires? What is fulfilling to you? And Taurus, if this isn't like a career or personal romantic thing, this could be specifically a family thing. Okay, I got stuck on Taurus for a second. Show me Scorpio. 3407? Show me Scorpio. October messages for Scorpio. Can it go? Okay. Show me Scorpio. What do you want from me? I didn't know you left, Bunny. Yeah, I mean, you didn't tell anyone that you left, did you? Did you say be right back? Show me Scorpio. I got something important such as a new job or a raise. Congratulations. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Financial pinch. Show me more for Scorpio. Fear, worries, intense situations. You'll be receiving a gift. Or you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Sorry. Hard work ahead. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. And I think that's what you're looking at here, Scorpio. You could be really zoomed in on power dynamics, and I don't want to get political, but it's kind of hard not to these days with everything that's going on. It's like it's really affecting pretty much everyone's livelihood, so it's kind of impossible to ignore. So, Scorpio, you could be looking at stuff like that. You could also be looking at how these things external to you, and the things that are external to you would probably be very Capricorn energy. So things that are tied to, I guess, hard work, earth energy. And you're looking at how this impacts your routines, your daily life, your health, maybe. You look like you want to make a change. And I think you're going to. I'm also hearing community. If there are trips, if you're planning to travel, expect delays. Just FYI. Okay. Moving on. 3840 Pisces. Oh, now Bunny said BRB. Okay. Show me Pisces for October. Pisces. October messages for Pisces. Oh, interesting. That's very specific. Pisces. It kind of feels like if you're dealing with a family situation, there could be a lie exposed, or there could be a conversation coming up within the family. Something about priorities. or in regards to a feminine, taking care of a mother, could be a grandmother, could be an aunt, could be a baby mother, something like that. Then it says, money will be coming to you. Well, we like that. And the Queen of Pentacles is here, so that's nice. There is a side message that you could be getting money from a feminine, specifically a mother. Sorry, you guys, I feel like congested out of nowhere. Probably because the seasons are changing. Nine of Swords. If someone wants to talk to you, then you have feeling tied down or frustrated. Chain of events that will affect your life. Hey, Myra. I do personal readings if you are wanting to get a personal reading done. I do emailed readings, pre-recorded video, and video calls as well. What sign are you? Myra. Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. You should accept valid criticism. Pisces. There could... Okay. This is so specific, you guys. If you're a male Pisces, you could be looking up to a woman mentor or coach, or maybe you're considering that, or maybe you're avoiding it. And I think Spirit is asking you to not do that. So if you're looking for like a coach or a mentor or management, or looking for advice on maybe it could be in regards to money or a project or something like that, I think they would be very beneficial to you if you went in that direction. But maybe this is maybe some sort of denial, some sort of lie you tell yourself, or some kind of belief. So take what resonates, depending what kind of storyline you land on. Cancer, 4302. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie. I'm a tarot reader and an intuitive coach for the past 5 years. Please like, share, and subscribe because it helps boost the algorithm and stuff. I have YouTube About Me videos if you're curious on my awakening story and how I became a reader, because that wasn't always a thing. It's kind of a new-ish thing for my late adult life, I guess you could say. If you're on Instagram, you should go find me there because, I don't really use it as much anymore. But I do collab with other readers, light workers, creators, artists, small businesses, and it's a good way to get a hold of me more personally. I also have a Patreon if you're into that. And I don't really like using Meta, you guys, so Patreon would eventually be the long-term community outside of YouTube. And when we do extended videos, we are going to be pushing videos on Patreon. So if you want access to all the things, go find that. Cancer. October messages. Oh, interesting. Give me a second, Cancer. I don't know why I heard delayed grief. That's very specific. Different storylines, Cancer. You could be a parent worried about a child. If it's not that, you could be a child worried about a parent. Show me Cancer. Work, achievement, success. Temptation will test you. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Family sorrow. Position of authority. Time to get out of a situation. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Sure. Danger, especially in money matters. Temporary situation. June. Great happiness. Okay, weird message. I think a lot of this does have to do with you going towards your happiness. So I don't know if this is you. Okay, I get a lot of channeled messages specifically for you guys. I don't know why. I'm hearing that you window shop too much. You see how she's looking out a window? And the Two of Wands isn't an action taking card. It's more of like a look-see. I don't know. There could be something about how like you're hard on yourself maybe too much about the things that you have not gone after or the things that you want. And maybe this is a turning point for you where you start doing that. This could involve a contract. This could involve a house, real estate, a move. But I see an important conversation coming up for you, Cancer, in regards to this. Big changes. Okay, let's see. 4817 Aries. Show me Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising Venus. Show me Aries. October messages. Don't stop. That deck is huge. The bigger decks you see, the artwork, it's nice. It might just look like that because of the camera view. Just because I'm close. Hi, Bunny. Welcome back. Bunny left and came back. He has announced. Well, now we're on Aries. 5 of Wands. Show me Aries. Could be going through legal troubles, Aries. Either money is owed to you or you owe money. There could be an abuse of power, which is not surprising with what's going on with the Aries transit, to be honest. And we just had an Aries full moon. So this could be like a collective message, maybe, to be honest. Hermit, the Wheel, the Nine of Swords. You might feel the need to defend yourself or defend a person or defend your past. Those are very specific messages, Aries. Show me Aries, October messages. Yes, I do have tiny hands, yes. They are infant-like. I prefer the smaller decks, but I don't mind this size, it's fine. Position of authority. Danger, especially in money matters. Pleasure with a close friend. Typical Aries. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Successfully overcoming a problem. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Romance, celebration, and party. August, trouble and accusations. Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Okay. Yeah, I just see a lot of conflict, a lot of defense. I see something that's not reciprocal going on. But it looks like you have all the tools that you need to overcome the situation, Aries, as long as you work your... I mean, technically, the Queen of Wands is a witch. She's a fire sign, could be a Scorpio too, but she's a witch. So lean into the magic, Aries. All you gotta do is just take a little bit of action and it'll work out in your favor. I think maybe you might be putting blah 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 blah. You might be putting too much fire. And then there's like a side message because of like that little ramble and I can't like think straight in your reading. Is maybe like you're not taking enough action because you're overthinking, and maybe that's the problem. Okay. Moving on, Aries, whatever that was. Leo 5255. Hi, Bunny. I'm from Washington State. Show me Leo. Messages for Leo for October. October messages for Leo. October messages for Leo. Leo. Okay, that wanted to fly out. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Maybe you need to know that, Leo. Maybe you've been on a cycle that you feel like is draining you and just keeps going on and on and on. And it's making you quite defensive. It says, in need of help, assistance, and guidance, but make sure that you're ready to receive, Leo. Show me more for Leo. December. I don't know why I wanted to say October. We're in October. October messages for Leo. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Then they want me to grab this. Sorrow over loss. April. A change for the better. Another storyline, Leo, is that you could be worried about a child or might need help for a child. You could also be upset about an investment that's not working out for you. It could be a relationship. It doesn't have to be. It could also be that you're wanting to change your career and you're feeling like you can't. You could also be feeling like you're not connecting with a male figure around you. This could be baby daddy, husband, boyfriend, I don't know. That's very specific, so take what resonates. Anyway, 5642. Sag. Show me, what's the T for massage? Ease. Show me Sagittarius, October messages. Show me Sagittarius. Very specific messages. Okay, different storylines for Sagittarius. You could be looking at things from the past, and it could be in regards to a father figure, could be an uncle or a cousin or something, someone that could possibly be an alcoholic or have an overconsumption problem, like a substance abuse or even like overeating. Something about overdoing it when it comes to the hand to mouth action. A lot of people don't know this about the King of Cups, but when he's in reverse, it speaks a lot of that oral fixation, but also not in a good way. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. There's also another storyline, Sag, that you could be trying to address issues from your past. This could be mental health. This could be addiction. The Hierophant is here, so this is a lot of the times this can represent like a spiritual guru. It could also be a counselor or a therapist and could represent a hospital, clinic, system, something like that. The Hierophant has so many different meanings, you guys. Short journey. All right. There's also a side message if you're looking for like a teacher, mentor, counselor, therapist, or whatever it is. Maybe the first step that you take isn't the one or whatever. Just lower your expectations, apparently. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Someone new is entering your life. Show me more for Sag. Involvement with the law. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Okay. Well, that's what I got for you, Sag. Who stayed till the end? Tell me in the chat. Who is here from beginning to end? I don't know if you guys know this or if you've recognized the pattern, but usually about once a month I do free questions on the live stream. So make sure you subscribe, turn your notifications on if it doesn't drive you crazy, because I'm all about turning my notifications off these days, to be honest, you guys, unless like I really need them. So I tell my people the same thing. So if you want to tune in for a free question, and you've never had a tarot reading from me before, that's a good way to get a free question, free reading out of me. Get to know each other, get to know the community, get to know the group. What's good? Anyone in the chat? Who was here from start to finish? Or did everybody get in at random? No? Well, we're gonna call it a night. Like I said, the content is in flux. I'm on pretty much all the platforms, so if you have a preferred platform, go ahead and check me out there. I've been using Threads a lot just because I have a lot of random thoughts, and I never thought like I would be using it as much as I have because I never really liked Twitter. But anyway, I'm also on Patreon, which is going to be the main platform, so I highly recommend that you go over there because pretty much all the other my mentors that I network with, they're also on Patreon. And I suspect as things change on social media, we've seen TikTok try to get shut down a couple times, all the things going on with Meta, it is beneficial if you start considering moving to different platforms. Also, I will be eventually doing extended videos and courses and stuff like that, and that will all be on Patreon. I've already done extended videos and things like that before, but I've refined my system quite a few times, and I suspect that I'm going to be doing a lot more of that. If you're into like the astrology stuff, I'm going to be linking up with someone in Miriam's network who has more of a niche with her astrology and is geared towards, I don't want to say it because I want it to be a proper announcement, but if you want to hear about that, stay tuned. But anyway, I don't know when I'll be on again, so I guess until next time, I'll talk to you guys soon.